Good morning. Welcome to day 15. So, as promised, this week we're going to do it a little bit different again. So, I'm going to show you different mobility that you can do in different situations. So, there's going to be mobility when you're sat down. So, this could be when you wake up in the morning and you're sat on the edge of your bed, or when you're sat on the couch, or when you're sat in a waiting room somewhere. I'm also going to do seated again, but ones that would be like with limited space around you. So for example, if you were sat in the car, or if you were sat on a plane, or if you're sat in the airport and you don't want to be making too big a movements. Which has definitely been handy for me over the last few months. Lots of traveling, so I've been trying to really figure out how I can still do mobility work without creating a scene. Also going to do a couple of standing ones that you could do when you're in the kitchen waiting for the kettle to boil. What else are we going to do? I'm going to show you a couple of stick ones, so you could unscrew the end of your broom to use as a stick or anything. Really, it doesn't have to be a special mobility stick. I'm going to show you a few exercises with them because they are really awesome. And I'll think of some other situations as well where you can still be doing your mobility. Alright, let's get into it. So today, as you can see, I've got my chair. So today we're going to be doing the seated, as if you were sat on the edge of your bed or on a couch. So I want you to sit onto the edge. You want to have a nice 90-degree angle between in your legs. And then you're going to take your left arm and pull it across the body. Right arm is going to come up behind the elbow at another 90-degree angle. So you see that's 90-90. So you're pulling that across your body, but keeping your shoulders facing forward, hips facing forward. Inhale, draw yourself up nice and tall. Exhale, you're going to start to bend this hand, which is my left hand, down towards the floor. And at the same time, this right elbow, I'm kind of trying to lift it up towards the sky. Inhale, come back up. We're going to do 5 on this side. Sitting up nice and tall. Exhale. Inhale, come back up. Exhale. Coming down, making sure those shoulders are facing forward so that you're not starting to rotate. This one, you're getting a little bit of flexion in your side, which is lengthening up through the other side as it extends. 4, last one. Really pulling that elbow up towards the sky. Inhaling, coming back up, and then we're going to switch over. So, pull your right arm across. We've got that nice 90-degree angle between the two hands. Arm is up at shoulder level, if you can. And then we're inhaling, sitting up nice and tall. Neck is nice and relaxed. And then as we exhale, we're literally just starting to chop this hand down towards the floor and simultaneously lift the opposite elbow up towards the sky. You really feel the difference when you just do that slight movement in the bent elbow upwards. Really gets an extra stretch. Inhaling, coming back up. Check your positioning. And exhale. Inhale, coming back up. Exhale. Head staying nice and neutral. Shouldn't be starting to jut forward or strain backwards. 2 more. Really lifting up and out of that hip on the side that's being stretched. Really enjoy that. Feels so good. Especially after you've been like curled up all night in bed. Oh, oh yeah. Okay, and relax back down. Okay, so on to exercise 2. We're going to be doing a hand to opposite ankle with a rotation. Okay, so you want your feet slightly wider than hip distance for this one. And then you're going to take your hands from prayer position, and you're going to slide, let's say your right hand is going to touch your knee. It's going to slide down to your ankle, which brings your body forward, and then you drive your elbow. So my left elbow drives up and I reach back. Inhale, coming back up, slide all the way back up. Exhale, flowing forward. Elbow drives as the hand reaches for the ankle. And back up. 5 on each side again. Reaching. As usual, eyes follow the hands with this one. Just got one more on this side. Doesn't matter if you can't reach to your ankle. It's more just about getting that rotation in and being able to anchor one hand onto your leg to pull you round a little bit further. Okay, so we're swapping sides. So we're going to take our left hand, slide it down to the ankle, right elbow drives and reaches back. Inhaling, coming all the way back up. Exhale, slide and slide. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, slide and slide. Inhale. Keep breathing nice and deep with this one. Okay, I think that one was our last one. Awesome. So now what we're going to do is cross-legged reach back. So yeah, lots of thoracic rotation and spinal rotation in these moves. So let's say we're going to cross our left leg over our right leg. Even if you struggle with crossing your legs, as long as they're sort of crossed slightly, like they can be crossed all the way down here. This underneath leg doesn't necessarily need to be bent. It's more just about being able to get the back of your hand behind it, okay? So if you are up here, so my left leg is crossed, my right arm is going to, the back of it is going to be on the outside of this leg, and then we're just going to exhale to rotate back. We're more reaching at a like horizontal level with this one rather than reaching up towards the sky. Inhaling, coming back in, touch that opposite shoulder. Exhale, reaching back. Inhaling, coming back in for the shoulder. Rotate your shoulders all the way back round so they face forward. And then inhaling, coming back in. Got 2 more. Should be starting to feel a little bit of warmth spreading through your body. This is what you want. Okay, we're going to swap sides. So crossing the opposite leg over. I'm going to show you this one with my legs straight so that you can see how it works. So you have to sit a little bit more on the edge of your seat if you're doing that. So sitting up nice and tall. I'm going to take my left hand across, and then I'm going to slide, my elbow comes back and I'm reaching back at a horizontal level while all the time pressing through the back of this hand. Okay, coming back in. Exhale. Reach. Inhale, back in. again. 3 more. Exhale, reach. Inhale, back in. 2 more. Keep your abs pulled in. Stay sitting up nice and straight. Last one now. Okay, awesome. So, exercise number 4, you're just going to be sat on the edge of your seat again, feet slightly wider than hip distance, and we're essentially going to do like a half cat-cow movement and then a reach back. Okay, so both hands come down onto the ground, get a nice position here. And then make sure your fleshy parts of your elbow are facing in towards each other. Just make sure that your shoulder is engaged properly. Something I even do all the time is strain my fleshy parts out that way, which doesn't allow my shoulders to engage in a stabilizing way. So, fleshy parts in, shoulders are engaged. And then we're going to inhale, just lower down slightly. And exhale, push as if you're trying to get the back of your neck here all the way up to the sky. So hands stay on the ground, pushing up, and then inhale, come back down. Exhale, pushing, curling the head in slightly. Inhale, relaxing back down. Check that your arms haven't started to rotate. Exhale. Inhale, coming back down, head lifts slightly. Exhaling, curling in, reaching the upper part of your spine all the way to the sky. We've just got 5 more here. Inhale as you come back up. Exhale to really drive up and out of in between those shoulder blades, as if your spine is trying to burst out from between them. Two more. Check that shoulder engagement. Last one here. Awesome. So that was 4 exercises that you can do while you're sitting down. There's plenty more of those to come. There's lots of things that you can do while you're seated. So really, you don't need a mat, you don't even need floor space. All you need is, what did we have? Like this, around a chair, like 1 meter by 1 meter. That's all the space that you need just to do a few exercises and wake your body up. I hope that you've enjoyed that one. And yeah, come and watch the video tomorrow, and I'll show you some ones that you can do when you've got limited space. So when you're in a car or aeroplane, something like that. All right, have a great day, guys. Thanks for watching.